Hey love bug, it's me, Emma Upton, clarity alchemist, resistance evaporator, magic map maker, and welcome to Let's Build the Real Thing. This is the podcast where you remember where you put the map to your work, and you do it in a way that feels like an adventure, not a checklist, not a job title, a wild, sacred calling that feels like a boiling hot bath, a scalding brew, and your fave bickies. I built this in the messiest season of my life. Twin babies, full-time teaching, husband away every week, and a brain that never let me rest. No spare time, no sabbatical, just a deep pull that I couldn't ignore anymore. So I followed it. I created the Be Anxiety Free Find formula from scratch, turned it into a global program, published a book, and left teaching in 2021 to do this full time. Now, I help powerful women bring their work to life, the thing they can't stop thinking about. We tap your magic so the map becomes real, and then we build it together. Let's build the real thing. You don't need another course, you need to name the thing that you're here to actually do. And this is where I see so many brilliant women not creating the work that they're here to do. I had the most glorious conversation with my mum yesterday, and she was looking at this shamanic course, and it's really cool, and her friend did it. It's like a year-long container, and it's teaching all the principles and how to use shamanic work in your life, which is really cool. But my mom is beyond that. She's done it all. When I went off to uni at the beginning of the two of us realizing, we don't get to just be each other's world. I went off to uni. She was like, right, well, what the hell do I do then? So she went back to college. As a grown-ass adult, she went to night college when it wasn't as socially acceptable as it is now. And she went and she learned Indian head massage, I think she learned first, and then she learned reflexology. And then she's just made her way through these different teaching methods and methodologies. And she has got the coolest mentors, like my mom. I'll have to figure out how we can bring her into this space, because she has this wealth. She's so awake. She's one of the most awake people that I know. She has this wealth of knowledge sitting underneath her from all these classes and these courses. And if you're thinking, well, I'm not spiritual, that's not my path, you're not my mom. Your path has been whatever it is that you've been creating outside of what is your regular work, the thing that you get paid for. And maybe what you're going to create is in line with your regular work, and it is what you're going to be paid for, and we just need to switch something teeny tiny there. Or maybe it's really not, and that's just paying the bills, and you've done courses and you've done classes and you've learned new modalities and you've learned all of these new things, and you have this, it's almost like you're drowning in this wealth of knowledge in and around the thing that you're here to do. All of the things have got golden threads lining themselves through it all. And the only thing that is left to do is to take each one of those pieces and thread them together to make your tapestry, to make the thing that you're here to do. And this is where so many of us get lost and go wrong, because what we do is we're like, okay, so maybe I will do a workshop, or maybe I will make the ebook, or maybe I will do something. And we create it and we kind of put it out into the world. We kind of put it out to our friends and our family. And that's the way to go about it. Like, give service for free. Give service to the people that you know and love that this is made for, that are going to get something back from it. That's the whole point. But when it starts getting serious, when it's like, this could be something. This could be something more. This could be something different. This could be something. It's at that point that we've started I love metaphors. We've started to move in this circular motion, because that's what we need to create. We need to create this spiral effect that goes deeper and deeper and deeper into your work. So you've got, at the moment, all of these different courses and classes. They're all these circles that you've started that are separate from one another. Sometimes they're very close. They're very nearly touching. And other times they're so far away, and you'll know this, you'll come away being like, I'm not sure why I did that. That's not linked. That's very different. I kind of abandoned the thing that I know I'm meant to be doing to go and play over there, but that ain't it. You've got these circles, and instead of moving right to the end of this circle to close the entire circle off, we dip out before we've closed the circle, and then we square it off. And then we're like, well, I'm here for more. So what could that be? So we go and do another class or another course, or we retrain as this, or we move jobs to here and we do something. We're going, I nearly went and did a PhD in psychology once I realized that, oh my God, I can see the brain in a really different way. I can teach you how to overcome anxiety in a really different way. I need to go and be a doctor. Thank God I didn't. Thank God I just decided to write a book and make programs and create my work. But I'd have been starting another circle that was kind of closely linked to my circle, but wasn't really. It wasn't allowing me to spiral down into the depths of it. It was just, and I'd have probably seen it to the end, but I'd have just closed off that circle and then be like, okay, so now what? And then maybe I'd have had to have gone and be a psychiatrist and actually taken patients, then realize the limits of that to then create. Can you see how when you know you're here for more, you try and do it in all the ways that you think. All those circles are thinking modalities of, I think I'm going to do this. I'll go and do this. I'll go and do this. And then we realize that's not quite it. It's because you're called. You're called to go to a depth. And when you can find the thing that you're here to do, when you can name it, when you can gain clarity around it, all of a sudden you start closing the circles. But instead of just closing a circle, like I could have gone under my PhD, close that circle. Instead of just closing it when it's your thing, you just kind of skirt under it a little bit. So it looks if you look at it as a circle, you're like, yeah, it's closed. But then if you move to an aerial viewpoint, you can see it's not quite closed. Actually, it's just gone underneath and it's gone a little bit smaller. It's a little bit of a tighter circle. It's a more contained. It's a quicker circle. It's a more obvious circle. And when it's your thing, you start creating more and more of these circles, doing the things, but all of a sudden you're not outsourcing yourself. You're not taking other people's classes. You're not learning from mentors being like, well, what's your modality? Because maybe that will work. And it's like, no, you're creating your modality. You're closing your circles, but not quite, because you're spiraling down into the depth of what it is that you're here to do. When you dedicate yourself to that process, all of a sudden you gain the kind of endurance you need to be able to birth your work into the world in all the ways it's here to be, so that you can get the 3D tangible results, so you can feel at peace with yourself. You wake up in the morning, you're like, I get to work on my work. Is it always going to be simple? No. Am I going to get frustrated? Yes, of course. But it's like being a parent. It's the most pure, loving relationship of nothing you can do would ever make me lose sight of you, of us, this relationship, this dynamic, how much I love it. It's that. And you can hold it then. You would never just think, oh, forget my kid. It's dead annoying. It really pissed me off today. You're just like, oh, God, part of this whole experience. Of course I love you. Me doing bedtime last night, them arsing around at 10:30, and I was like, running. And then I went and snuggled with them and kissed them, and like, I love you. That really annoyed me, and I love you so much, and both can stand. That's the dynamic that you can create with your work in that spiral. And as you spiral deeper into it, you gain more and more clarity of what it is and how it works and how it operates. So if you know and you've had the awakenings and you're bouncing around within these different modalities, and it feels like, I get it for you, but that's not mine. It's because you've got something really special to bring to the world. So a really cool question to be asking yourself is, does this feel like a reflection of me, or does it feel like a performance? Does it feel like something I should be doing? Does it feel like something that would benefit somebody else? Now, the beautiful nuance is everything that you do that comes from the center of that spiral is always a benefit to so many more people that you can consciously conceive. But checking in with that question is going to help you to get more centered into the spiral, and it's going to allow you to create your thing and not anybody else's. This is the work we do in Name the Thing. If you want the free energetic map and the playbook that I made around this, if this is singing to you and you're like, yes, give me more, then it's a really cool, helpful free guide that I've made. So let me know over on Insta at More Than This by Emma Upton, and I will send it to you. I hope that's been helpful. Let me know the answers to your question. I'll speak to you soon. So that's us for today. If your soul's whispering, this is it, listen, you're not circling this for no reason. The map is real. The magic is yours. The adventure, it's already underway. You feel it. Tell me what sparked. I'm always on Insta for the big, wild, weird, brilliant conversations. And if you've got a friend who needs this fire too, please share the gold. And remember, your work isn't something you force. It's something you find by remembering what was always yours. I'll speak to you soon. Much love.